So I wasn't expecting to make this video today. I actually wanted to do a video on Kingsman, the Golden Circle. I saw that movie yesterday. I pretty much enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do a video on that either, well, probably tomorrow now. But things have taken a weird turn like this week, especially with social media and the way in which it is. You've had diversity in comics. Like, people have been going at him, and they've been going at him hard, and they've been comics pros and, well, pretty much writers and creators in general, and they've said some pretty weird stuff, in my opinion. Some really weird stuff. I mean, diversity in comics is just one guy on the internet saying about what he does and doesn't like in regards to the comics. He roasts on his channel, which he does for comedic purposes, which he's pretty much stated, but there are also kind of legit criticisms within that as well, but he just wants to make it fun, essentially. Now, I'm not here to defend diversity in comics. That's not what this video is about. Essentially, it's just the fact that I find it kind of alarming that there's cry bullies out there who are pretty, like, self-righteous, so to speak, and then they kind of make it known that they want to intimidate someone and kind of deplatform someone. And this is one guy on the internet cry bullying, and it's mental to see, because you've got all these professionals, and this is one guy on the internet, one guy who says as to what his opinion is in regards to comic books. And I'm wondering whether it's his actual opinions that they're afraid of, or as to whether there's certain things that he says that they don't like. I don't think they've made it clear. They've tried to pin some stuff on him, but overall I'm just kind of like, what? Like, what's going on? How come one man who coughs a lot, doesn't even like, I like his videos, I find them kind of funny. You know, he'll film his videos in public, like recording his voice and that, and you can hear like the traffic go by and all this, or sometimes he'll be in his car and it'll be his lap. You know what I mean? It's not like he puts in, like, he says funny stuff, but there's no production value there, essentially. How can that one man be that much of a threat to that many people? And then not only that, it's like, now there's guilt by association. Now there's kind of people out there calling, you know, people who follow him minions and stuff like that. So it's like, I subscribe to his YouTube channel. Does that mean I'm now a minion? Does that mean now you're going to accuse me of harassment, when pretty much I stay in my own little corner of the internet and do my thing and do my videos and do my tweets? So if you're going to accuse someone of something, at least have evidence for it. But now they're just trying to kind of like slander us all by slandering him, and it's a tactic I've seen before, and every time I see it I'm just like, this is well, BS, quite basically. It's BS. You can't say that. You cannot say that. If you're gonna make an accusation, provide proof. You can't be that person who accuses someone of something, doesn't provide the proof, and then say to someone else, oh, well, you haven't provided proof, so therefore you can't say what I'm saying isn't true. That's childish crap. That is absolute rubbish. Like, it makes people look like an idiot. And this is why we have to take the high road, I guess, when it comes to these kind of things, because, you know, I'm willing to speak to people who have a different opinion with me in regards to things, but I'm willing to give them a certain amount of respect as well. I think what these people are doing is absolutely nuts, and it means that the more we critique and the more we make our opinions known, they may come across that stuff, because they know who diversity in comics is, and it seems to be really annoying them that he's something that they have to deal with. And, you know, he's dealt with it pretty well. He's pretty much allowed everything to kind of bounce off him like he's, I don't know, bulletproof or something like that. So it's not too bad. I don't think it shook him too much. But yeah, I really don't agree with the kind of the antagonizing and the threatening certain things. And cry bullying is just such a crappy thing to do. It's like, don't make out you're the victim, or you're somehow on the side of of righteousness or correctness or whatever, and then be the one kind of antagonizing. It makes no sense. Cry bullying, well, of course it may make no sense to me, because I don't cry bully. Because I don't cry bully. I don't do it, so it doesn't make sense to me. It only makes sense to cry bullies. You can't do that to people. It's dumb, it's stupid. But social media, I think, social media has made people kind of come together in a really strange way, whereby if there's a community of people and they're galvanized against something, they can get really kind of aggressive and abusive, and it can happen to many different groups of people, no matter who they are, from whatever background. But it's weird that they don't see as to what they're actually doing. It's like they've not held up a mirror to themselves and seen that they are the thing that that they claim to be fighting against. They have actually themselves turned into that thing. So they can call someone a troll, but they'll be the ones trolling. And it's like, what are you even doing right now? If you actually want to speak to this person and refute their points and discuss things with them, and you want to have a conversation, which is a two-way street, actually do that. You know what I mean? It's like I said, this is one guy on the internet who's such a massive threat for some reason, for the opinions that he has, that some people feel that they need to go against him in such an aggressive manner, you know, and antagonize him by saying his name constantly. I mean, his name, he's not even bothered about his name. And then writing posts about potentially antagonizing him at a convention. It's kind of a scummy thing to do, and you shouldn't do it. And it just makes me think, what does the future hold? Because now this has started, it's kind of not gonna stop in a way. Will other people be targeted? Will other people have a narrative thrown at them of them being a certain thing when they're probably not? Well, if it happens to myself, like, I don't think there's anything personally that anyone can pin on me. I mean, I've not particularly done any roasts or anything like that. And if I do talk about any SJW comics at any point, I'll probably be saying stuff that I actually like about those comics, the few things that I like, because everyone's doing stuff that they don't like and saying what they don't like. So, you know, I can't do that because there's already a market that's already providing that. I can provide, oh, well, this was pretty decent about this, and this one thing was decent, and this one piece of art, and oh, this thing that they do here was good. That's the kind of thing that I would probably do if I was going to talk about SJW comics. But it's just nuts. Again, it's the internet, and it's the anonymity of the internet that makes people do this kind of thing. It's that mob mentality, and I don't like it. I've never been a fan of it. Never ever. Like, I hope that, and obviously anyone who's subscribed to me and watches my channel will want to actually talk to people who disagree with them, rather than going at them aggressively, because it's never going to be in your benefit. It's never going to benefit you. It's only going to benefit you if you give someone a certain amount of respect, and if they don't give you the respect back, you've essentially won and they've lost. But I don't think these people understand that. But it does mean that if you use social media and you do have an opinion, you can get your voice out there, you can gain subscribers and followers, and more people will hear what you have to say. And essentially you can't be silenced unless someone tries to take away your platform somehow. And usually for someone to do that, they have to do it in a really shady way. So this seems to be kind of like the times we're in now, and it's really weird, really strange. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, but I'd say don't react to the cry bullies. Don't give them what they want. Always go for facts. Essentially, my main points are: cry bullying freaking sucks. Don't fall for the bait. Always present your arguments in a eloquent way, because it's going to always reflect better on you. Show people respect when they don't even show you respect, because again, it's going to reflect better on you. As always, voice your opinion and always come correct. And as long as you do those things, you can't really be afraid because you've done nothing wrong. And essentially, you'll just be protecting your own self. And if you're actually speaking sense, then no one can actually say anything to you. They can call you names, but it doesn't mean they're right. Anyway, that's all I got to say on this subject. There's probably more, but I had phone calls interrupting me, so I can't actually remember whether I said anything half decent. But if you agree, disagree, sound off in the comments, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at BigA85GL. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. I'm going to go off and read some comics.